Welcome back to my channel, people. My name is Lawrence Jerome and this is Young and Uprising. Dominicans, you are in too deep Dominicans, you are in too deep if all you can think about is the effects of this global crisis. What if this thing never ends? What if this thing never stops spreading? What if this thing gets worse? What if this? What if that? You see, the more you think of the worse, that's the reality that you're creating for yourself. People, we need to be positive in order to have a positive outcome. The more negative we are, the more negative the outcome is going to be for us as an individual. Dominicans, you are in too deep if all you are doing is panicking. Oh boy, I run out of mask and I have to go to work this morning. What am I going to do now, boy? Wait, I feel my throat tingling. You think it's coronavirus I have? Come and touch me to see if I have a fever. Call the hotline, call the hotline. Dominicans, you are in too deep if your only means of income is your 9-to-5 job. No job is secure, your people. This is 2020. This year should be your 2020 vision in action. In spite of what's taking place right now, still strive to make your vision become a reality. Don't just rely on your 9-to-5 job to do that for you, your people. Develop some skills and put those skills into practice. Try to create multiple streams of income. Right now, most of the world are online. There are thousands of ways online to make money, and now is the best time to do so. People who have never searched the net in their life don't have a choice but to be on here right now. Take advantage of this and don't just watch TikTok videos, but try to do some business. Dominicans, you are in too deep if you have not found out by now that the world system is failing. The world leaders are confused. Most of them don't know what to do. The entire system is crashing and the pieces of paper that we call money very soon are no longer going to have any value. In my opinion, it never had any value in the first place to begin with, because the cost of printing a $100 bill is the same cost of printing a $5 bill, which is what, about 12 cents per bill? It has no value and very soon the world is no longer going to accept it. Right now the world is relying on basically one source of advice and direction. And it's just a matter of time that a small group of world leaders come together and form a one world government. First of all, they're going to do away with the money because it makes no sense. And then they're going to demand a one world currency. And if there's a one world currency, it's just inevitable that there's going to be a one world government to control that one world currency. And then it's going to turn into a one world religion. And then the mark of the beast is going to fall in place. And Dominicans, if you are in too deep, then you're not ready for it. Dominicans, you are in too deep if your only source of food is going to the grocery store or the supermarket. How are you going to sustain yourself? How are you going to eat? How are you going to survive if those businesses close down? If they close down for an extended period of time? How are you going to feed your children if your only source of food comes directly from the supermarket? If this reality have not woken you up from your sleep as yet, then nothing will. People, plant a tree. People, it's time to grow your own food. Learn to fish. Learn to butcher your own chicken. Learn to lay an egg. I remember some years ago, I was by the sea on the zaman tree and I was ponging some zaman. And someone walked up to me and asked, "What are you doing?" I say, "I ponging zaman." The person said, "Why?" I said, "To eat na." I was surprised to know that this person did not even know that this was food. But you know what I told the person? I told the person that the days are coming and very soon that people will be fighting for zaman under the tree because there will not be much food to eat. And even zaman will be scarce to eat. You look up in a tree and not even a green zaman you will see. And you never know how close those days are going to be. And in my opinion, it may just be around the corner. Because people, if you think things are bad now, I don't mean to scare you, but the worst is yet to come. And if you're a money person and your only source of food is in the supermarket, then your money is of no use. And hanging on to your money is just going to make you poor. So plant a tree. Dominicans, you are in too deep if you believe everything you see on the news and you are always in great anticipation of that next COVID-19 news update and you are constantly engaged in the news. People turn off the news because all the news is doing is creating this great panic to contribute to this great pandemic. Let me repeat that. All the news is doing is creating this great panic to contribute to this great pandemic. Give the news a break, people. You're in too deep. Dominicans, you are in too deep if all you are doing is spreading mainly entertainment to keep you engaged and frightening news, just like the media, contributing to the agenda of the media. People, now is not the time to just spread news to encourage your people to panic even more, or information that has little to no value for the upliftment of others. If all you're giving out is mainly non-essential entertainment, then you're in too deep. Now is the time to spread love, to encourage unity, to bring upliftment to the people's spirit, so that the people can seek true peace and joy, things to encourage the people to be productive and to look forward for a much brighter future. Look to put a lasting smile on someone's face, not just mere entertainment that's going to last 5 minutes and then they're back to square one again. Be a positive influencer in someone's life, people. Show some love and comfort. Dominicans, you're in too deep if you cannot find a few minutes in a day to spend some quality time with God in His Word and in prayer. If you don't have time to read a single verse in a day, you're in too deep. If you cannot find a single minute in the day to lift up your voice to the Creator of heaven and earth, then you're definitely in too deep. First of all, if you can talk, then you have no excuse not to pray. Give thanks unto the Lord who made us all. If you're watching this video now, then saying that you don't have a tangible Bible is no excuse, because you have access to the internet, and on the internet have numerous Bibles, free Bibles that you can access. You basically have access to any Bible on the internet. So there's no excuse not to be able to read. And if you cannot do that, finally, you're really in too deep. Dominicans, I just shared with you 8 areas in which you are in too deep with in this current system that we are under. And I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and if this video brought any form of value for you today, let me know in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button and be free to share this video with your friends and family on social media so that they too can benefit from the information of this video. Also, if you're new to this channel, I'd like to say welcome. I share on personal development, finance and money related issues, spiritual growth, among other related things. So if those are things that you're interested in, feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I release a new video like this one. Also, if you'll have any video ideas, drop them down in the comment section below. All in all, and to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.